Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Speaking of Stars. Today we're actually joined by two special guests. Joshua, say hi. Okay. Jacob, say hi.
What's up, nerds?
Alrighty then. Oh god, the face tracker is fucking up. Alright, what do we want to talk about?
Bro, your audio cut out entirely. So
Bro,
really please
yeah, we should talk
Yeah.
about how your audio literally just took a seizure.
Really?
That's everyone's audio for me.
Probably
That's everyone's audio.
Oh, really?
No, it's the Xbox app sucks so bad that everyone's audio's been cutting out. So if you're like, oh, well, I'm here, all I hear is I'm here with.
That's sad.
Okay then, Jake, can you say something quick? That's all I heard. After
Well,
the giant pause.
I mean, yeah. Alright, okay, so there's two things that I actually did want to talk about. One thing, what is your guys' opinion on fucking, like, gravity and black holes and shit? Like, what do you guys think about that thing? Do you like
Gravity
talking
needs
about
to
it?
not exist.
I
The first thing
actually
is-
got into astrology around 8th grade. I wanted to take like an extracurricular thing outside of school.
I have
And I just wondered of how we know like everything about that.
Yeah, okay.
Cause if gravity I'm losing my mind. Never mind, I'm done. I can't sound smart.
Oh my god.
I wish
Alright.
the gravity didn't affect me as much because I kind of hate being it's not my friend.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. So the biggest thing that I wanted to say with this is, I fucking love talking about that. I love physics. I love chemistry. I love all the sciences. But I fucking love talking about space. Space is fucking amazing. Okay.
That is true.
Now,
Wait,
my
okay.
subtext. I want to say,
It used to be like talking about space, right?
yeah, like that.
Do you know who the band directors are?
Yeah.
Baldwin and Smith.
Yeah. Baldwin.
The seniors one year as a senior gift got Baldwin a giant telescope.
Oh, that's sick.
So if you're trying to talk about space, he's definitely one of the people to talk to. Because I know him and one of the old students had we were supposed to be doing class, and all they did was talk about space.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I will say, one of the biggest things that I want to do in space is I just want to fucking do a spacewalk. That is the only thing that I ever want to do, ever. I want to do a spacewalk. I don't care if it's by the time I'm 70. I don't care if I'm almost dead. If it's the last thing I do on my deathbed, I want to do a spacewalk.
There's a damn
You
sheep
can't-
on one of the trees. Josh knows what I'm talking about.
Tree sheep?
Yeah, there's a
Sheep.
Sheep. Yeah.
You should have seen how I knocked out the spider. I landed the wyvern on a tree. I stood on the wyvern shooting at the spider.
Alright, well, since y'all transitioned over to art, I'm gonna kind of transition to fantasy bullshit because we were talking about space. Do you think that there is a possibility that on an external planet, all of the shit that we say is science fiction, or we say is fantasy, like dragons and all that type of shit, is existent? Like, it's in existence?
Well, the theory of alternate realities and strands like that, absolutely.
Well, no. I don't even mean alternate reality. I mean, on a different fucking planet, all of the shit that we say is, like, okay.
Well,
So think of that. Hold on. Do you know any lore for Halo? Do you know any of the Halo lore?
Halo.
Yeah,
I-
I grew
no.
up with Halo, my guy.
I did too, but I skipped all the cutscenes.
Okay. So
You.
you know, okay. So the biggest part about Halo that I
You're
absolutely
communist.
fucking adore, the absolute best part of Halo is learning that humans were an advanced spacefaring race until the Forerunners got pissed off at us and sent us back to the Stone Age on Earth. That is so cool to me. Just to think, holy shit, we could actually be playing a game that somebody from that time period created to tell us about our past or our future, quote unquote future.
That
And
is true.
I think about that all the fucking time, and it's like, on other planets, it could very well be just what we consider fantasy from prior.
We live in one of many galaxies in the universe.
If
the
you don't believe
universe
there's
is
life in
infinitely
any fucking anywhere, you don't.
the universe is infinitely
Okay, then prove it, home
expanding.
sauce. If there's life outside of the
Shut up.
Milky Way.
Shut
up,
it.
Jacob.
Shut it. The universe is
No,
infinitely.
you guys are absolute virgins if you think
Shut
that
up,
there.
Jacob. Let Joshua talk.
Hey, can
No.
I
There
fin-
are no like extraterrestrial
You
aliens and
you under average height looking piece of shit. Let me finish speaking.
under average.
Just fucking
Bitch, I'm
let him speak,
6'3".
Jacob, just let him
If anyone cuts me off, if you cut someone off while they're speaking, you're below average for the rest of your life.
Jesus.
Below average respect.
I am not even. I'm barely even 6 feet tall, and I will still kick your ass.
That's a bummer.
You probably just sit on me.
Look, I was last year when I got measured for basketball. I was 6'2". When the last time I got measured, I was barely 5'10". I have shrunk because I slept so much. But I'm
Old
being
ass.
6 feet tall.
You just call him old
no,
ass?
Yes.
I am 16. I will step on you.
I will
Step on me,
you.
queen.
No, I'm
Okay.
200 pounds.
Okay, so
But no,
Jacob.
so the universe is infinitely expanding. So out in the many other galaxies that are in our universe, out of the possibilities of being in another Goldilocks zone from their star, there is always a chance that it'll be there. So if like Earth is in the Goldilocks zone for us, and the many of other like galaxies, there is a very high probability because there would still have to be that golden zone. Because like even if their star like 10 times as powerful as ours, there will still have to be that Goldilocks zone somewhere there. Because there has to be a spot where it gets too cold, and a spot where it gets to the star that's too warm. So every place
Absolutely.
has to have that Goldilocks zone, and the chances of a planet being inside the orbital area right there is very sure it is very slim, but with the sheer amount of galaxies inside the universe, I guarantee it's there.
Absolutely. I
So
completely agree
do
with
I
that.
believe other species and shit like that? Absolutely.
Now, Jacob, tell us why you don't agree with that.
No, I actually want to re-comment. Why is the shit he's saying actually making sense?
Because that's fucking basic bullshit. You gotta think, there is an infinite expanse of nothingness and everything at the same fucking time. We do
Yeah,
not
isn't
know
it
what
like
is out there. How can
isn't
you
it like
for a fact say
is
that
there
there
like
isn't?
8.6 billion light years of space that we know of
There's
in the known
probably more than
universe?
that, yeah. I'm sure there's more
Yeah,
than that
that
even.
in the known universe, there's at least like something billion light years.
What was it? I think what Voyager is it? There's the I think one of the oldest satellites put into space that's still going. It's still sending out data, and it's on the edge of our universe. It's on the edge of our galaxy.
Well,
Wait, maybe no.
with
Solar system. It's on the edge of our solar system. Sorry.
yeah, and with possibilities of like Mars having life at one point. Oh, I guarantee that was true because they've already found things of like dried up water and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Because keep in mind, when a star ages like our sun, it gets bigger and generates more heat. So meaning the star over the course of the millions of years it's been there, or billions even, that it's been there, it's gotten bigger. And obviously, it's changed the heat wise. So from where we are now, the Goldilocks zone for us is where Earth is. But back, who's to say like billions of years ago when the sun was smaller, it didn't generate as much heat? Who is to say Mars wasn't in the range? Because it would be.
Who's to say Mars? Who's to say
The
we didn't
spacing.
originate from Mars? Dude, we found hammers embedded in rock from millions of years ago. We have found things from advanced civilizations in places that they should not logically be in if they were from our time period. What the fuck is that about?
Like,
Like,
yeah,
it's just
we found like hammers, like degraded hammers and
yeah. And
rock.
you heard about that hammer too, I'm guessing.
I've heard a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like we found hammers, swords, stuff like that embedded in rocks that we didn't even use till like mid-medieval age.
Yeah.
But the worst part is, like, it was in areas where people, like, in medieval ages weren't fighting. It was, like, in the middle of the desert, where, sure, they use, like, stuff like that, but they're not using straight swords in the desert. They're using cutlasses and other stuff like that, because they're easier to fight within that terrain.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
like they're using stuff that doesn't belong there.
That is
But
very
it's a whole bunch of that stuff that we just found there. It's like it doesn't belong there.
true. Yeah, I completely agree with that.
I want
okay,
the Spino's attention.
You're getting a Spino? Dude, oh, okay. So there's one more thing that I actually wanted to like talk
Piss me
about.
off.
What? What did I do?
No, he's talking about the Spino.
Oh, okay.
You're totally fine.
Okay, there's one actual thing that I wanted to talk about. There is. Okay, what was it? Oh yeah. So I watched a video earlier today, and it was about basically a meteorite explosion or a meteor explosion somewhere. I think it's like somewhere in the northern area of Russia in like 1920. Was it 1920?
Why does like
Yeah,
all the
1908,
weird
sorry,
space shit happen in
1908.
Russia?
It was in 1908.
Russia is Russia.
Okay, so the
You know
basics
what?
of
That's a
it
good
was
point.
there was a big ass explosion, nuclear-sized explosion in a very remote part in Russia.
Oh, yeah, it
in
was
1908.
theorized to be a meteorite that hit Earth.
It was also theorized to be an alien nuke. I
Okay.
actually kind of
was-
want to side with the alien.
Ow,
nuke
holy
here.
shit.
It was theorized to either be or it was extraterrestrial life activity to us, because that was around when Russia first entered the space race.
Yeah.
I think was when that actually happened. It was sometime after Russia sent their first satellite.
No, that was like
No, when they entered the space race, they started talking about it. When
Oh,
they first
yeah.
started, it was sometime around there.
It was.
So it'd be
In 1908 is when it happened.
early 1920s.
Well, in 1908 is when it happened. 1920 was when the first mineralogist, or I think it's a mineralogist, went out to actually investigate the area. And then the next three expeditions were kind of fruitless. It was like 1920, 1929, and then 1938, I believe is what the times were. And then a few other scientists throughout the years theorized for it, and then they found out it was really just a meteor that
A rock.
got blown the fuck up in atmosphere.
Yeah, it collided with another meteor.
Is that what they think?
It was an asteroid that collided with another asteroid in the asteroid field near the, and
That
in
makes
between. I guarantee that's what happened. 'Cause
Well-
that's the only logical thing.
No,
is
actually,
two
Earth's
asteroids
atmosphere is,
clashing.
Earth's atmosphere
Oh,
is
yeah,
actually
it was-
kind of designed to break up asteroids and meteors.
No, because there is an asteroid belt not too far. So with how space can't stop something unless something collides, so there is a good possibility that two asteroids just collided and broke, and then the shrapnel was just sent.
It's a very, very good possibility. I don't know. I think space is so fucking cool.
I could go without it. I'm not a whole space fanboy.
Dude, I'm absolutely a space nerd.
I'm not. I can go without it.
Dude, I'm literally recording the podcast in a space game. like, hold on. Let me go into first person in the game. I'm literally sitting in a pod in a space game. All right. Well, Jacob, is there anything else you want to add to that?
I actually do. It's actually a movie. Have you seen that movie Life, Gunnar?
Huh?
It's called Life. It's about this ISS found a specimen of alien.
Nah. No.
I would recommend you check it out. It has a horrifying ending, but it's a pretty badass movie.
All right.
Levi
Okay.
Schrecker, man. Sorry, there's a lot of memes on my YouTube.
I'm sorry. Don't you ever talk about my daddy Levi like that.
Teacher, what are you laughing at me? Nothing, my brain. Levi Schreckerman. It's just
I
a
hate
picture
you,
of
Lily.
Shrek with Levi's hair and face.
Oh no. Oh, horrible. Hate it. All right. Well, I think that is an all right episode for the podcast. What do y'all think? Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna leave it there, and hopefully we'll do this again sometime. But yeah, maybe. You guys down to do this again sometime?
I have no problem doing that. That was kind of fun.
Joshua disconnected. God damn it.
Bro.
Okay. Well, that's a perfect place to end it then. I will talk to you later, Jacob.
Oh, you're getting off too?
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna get off. All right. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Jacob, and then I'll say goodbye to the podcast. So later, bud.
Later.
Alrighty, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the podcast because I sure as shit enjoyed doing it. One for the road. All right. So, please follow on my Twitch, which I'll probably link in the description. Shut the fuck up. I'll probably link in the description as well as I might put it in a card up in the top right corner of the screen. And make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you liked it, and if you liked it, be sure to hit the like button. That's what the like button's there for. But yeah, have a great rest of your night, and I'll talk to you a lot later. Have a great rest of your night, and peace. I said have a great rest of your night.